I think 3 states define the Deep South. There's no
Hold on.
ifs, ands, and
I
buts
wanna do
about
'em.
it. Okay, what are the 3 states?
Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana.
Period, bitch.
Period.
And I'm sorry.
Ain't no Georgia, ain't no Tennessee, Texas, no.
That's
Texas
just
is
how
a
it
whole
is.
different country.
Welcome back to Wandering, y'all. I've had a 2-week hiatus, so we back. Much needed. And we're in my hometown. We're in Loosedale, Mississippi, aka I call it Loserdale. And I have my friend Carolina Summer Berryhill with me. Some of you may know her as Carolina. Some of you may know her as Carol. She's Carol to me, but you bitches can't call her that. You have to call her Carolina.
Yes. It's the most beautiful name.
It is.
It is.
Wait, do you have a road named after you, or you want to buy a road? Is that what you used to tell me?
What?
I thought you wanted to not buy a road, but adopt a highway name.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, but no, probably not anymore.
And call it Carolina Summer? Why?
Well, what highway are you on? Driving down Carolina Summer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful view, I'm sure.
Why do you no longer want that dream?
I don't know. I'd have to tell Steven. That's my fiance. I'm engaged.
She's engaged! And she'll be getting married next December, this time next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We've been waiting on this, y'all.
Been waiting.
But we are excited. Me and Carol have been friends for how long?
What, since 2013 when we started soccer?
We met when we were 18.
Yeah.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun together. And she's also from Mississippi. She's from Starkville.
Hell State.
Hell fucking State. But wait, from Starkville, or what's your town called?
Yeah, Starkville.
Oh, I thought
The county's Oktibbeha County.
Yeah, Oktibbeha. And have you noticed that they don't? It's Starkville.
It's
no one says Starkville. Everyone says Starkville.
Yeah, or Starksville, not Starksville.
I haven't heard that one.
Don't like Stark Vegas.
Vegas.
Don't like that. Mm-mm.
I'm just realizing that I say
Starkville.
Starkville too. Starkville, like a V-U-L.
Country girl.
Could you give me the definition of country, Southern Belle, redneck, and hillbilly?
Oh my gosh.
Can you define the difference of the 4?
Hillbilly? I don't really know. I didn't grow up around hillbillies. At least I didn't think I did.
But what would you say?
Southern Belle is like, I mean, more sweetheart, bless your heart type girl. Could be into pageants.
But I feel like they're very modest.
Yes. You remember those Southern Belle shirts? Mm-hmm. They were terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, those don't really define a Southern Belle. Redneck, probably more of a go load up my dog back in my truck and hit the road.
But I feel like that could be country too.
Yeah, but
what
redneck
do you think
is
separates the 4?
Country probably more of farming.
Okay. Yeah.
Is a little more country rather than redneck is just wild and they don't care.
Yeah. I think rednecks, they kind of smell bad.
Yeah, their hygiene's terrible, just like other people in other places, like other countries.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Yeah, which one do you think you are?
Southern Belle.
You think you're a Southern Belle?
I don't think I'm country. I don't think I'm redneck. I don't think I'm a hillbilly.
You're definitely not a hillbilly. This is how I define them. I think hillbillies, they live up in the absolute backwoods. They never leave, and they make their own moonshine, and they live in overalls. Rednecks, I just think they're really, really, really rough and rowdy. They are proud of the South. They will never leave. They smell kind of bad. They're always got a dip of chew in their mouth.
Something in their mouth.
Yeah. Country, I think, is like farming, rides horses.
Big hunter.
Yeah, hunts. And then Southern Belle, I think, is very like for me, I think it's very churchy Southern girls.
I'm a churchy girl.
And they're...
I am.
You are churchy girl, but you are wild as shit. I don't know if a Southern belle can be wild. You're a Southern hell.
There you go.
We're Southern hells. I actually saw this girl talking about it on TikTok.
Southern hell.
If I can find her, I will tag her in this. But she was like, I just am not classified as a Southern belle because Southern belles are like classy and they're sweet and they're always sweet.
And they don't cuss all the time.
Exactly. She was like, I'm a Southern hell. I can be sweet, but I'm loud and I have a bad mouth and potty mouth and
That's me.
Okay, so don't get me wrong. My family, we're real Southern, real country, you know. But also, like, we're not Southern belles. I call them Southern hells because the Southern belles are real soft, real dainty, real hospitality. And then you got mine, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, bitch. Come on, bitch. The most you'll get is, bless his heart. That's about the nicest you'll get from my side. But just the, you know, the sweetness and the daininess. I never got that. I never did.
So we're Southern.
Because I'm not country.
But
I wouldn't be people from Starkville.
Hunt.
Yeah, but people from I don't hunt like really much, but anymore. But country people, I don't know. Like Starkville is not full of like rednecks or
That's
country.
true. Yeah, and that's the thing. There's different levels to the South. Not everyone's a hillbilly. Not everyone's a redneck.
Yeah.
Not everyone's a Southern belle. Not everyone has a Southern accent.
Not everyone does.
Yeah, it really depends on how you grew up.
Yeah.
And some people's family, they moved here like later on within their life and they're not born and raised in Mississippi, so they grow up and they don't have a Southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, oh, the South, everyone is just like this.
I think so.
Like,
I think people with Southern accents are cute.
Yeah, Southern accent is the best.
They really
Everybody
is.
talks shit about the Southern accent, but it has gotten me so many places throughout life when I left Mississippi.
Yeah.
Like all I had, well, it was kind of up or down. Sometimes I'd open my mouth and people would automatically start
Alabama?
judging me.
No.
They're like, ugh, it's like unintelligent,
Yeah.
racist, homophobic. And I'm like, you don't even fucking know me.
Yeah.
But then I open my mouth and people are like, oh my gosh, blah, blah,
So
blah.
cute. Where are you from?
You can ask for anything and get it. Just
And
gotta-
I will draw it out to a little more for some people. I'm like, oh yes.
Oh yeah. But that's so funny because in university when I met all the boys and they're all British and I went to a school that was like all international students, I would be their wingman. We'd go out to like brewskis or whatever.
Brewskis.
And all they would have to do is slap on that British accent so thick and them Southern girls would just be dying.
Not me. I ain't for it.
I know. I wasn't ever either, but I would literally see it happen. I was like, oh my, they're like, our accent's just a pain dropper. Like, fucking hell. But I feel like with us, it's the same.
Yeah.
Southern men, women from all over the world love a Southern man's accent. And then the boys, when I first started hanging out with Joe, if I had $1 for every time he said, I love your accent, I'd be fucking rich.
Rich.
Yeah, that's wild. But then some people hate it.
People do hate it. I'm like, I think it's cute.
Haters.
Now, there's a different type of way some people talk in Southern. I'm just like,
True.
golly, just stop.
But some are more twangy.
Way too twangy. And I'm like I guess because I didn't grow up with
ours
it
are
twangy.
subtle soft.
Yeah.
But then I honestly feel like once you get up into Tennessee, shit gets real twangy.
And South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. See, I've never been there.
Me either.
Where is Steven from?
Tunica, Mississippi.
Wait, where was he stationed? Sorry.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. So you went, yeah, I knew it was one of the Carolinas.
But I just hear like what? The Chrisleys or whatever, like from there.
Where the fuck are they even from?
I think he's from South Carolina.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah, theirs is another level.
Yeah, theirs is nasally.
Yeah.
This right here drowns out car noise. It drowns out obnoxious children that don't have manners.
Oh, here we go. Let's talk about him.
What?
You look 60.
I love you too.
So we played soccer together in junior college in Ellisville, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
And
Go Bobcats!
Go Buckets! When I went on my first international trip, that was in junior college to Ireland. Was that your first time out of the country?
Yeah. That was fun.
Our first trip out of the country ever, we went to Ireland and we played. And we also played, what was that other sport that we played there?
I broke my pinky toe, so I was out for.
Wait, I don't remember that.
Yes.
What? When?
We went to a pub after a scrimmage or a game or something, and I was like, I'm about to jump in bed, and I went, hit my pinky toe underneath the bed. I went, ah! And it's like fell over. I said, my toe. And then I was like, I think it's okay. The next morning I said, it's broke. And I went to Dolores and Brendan, and I was like, my toe is broken. And they were like, no, it's not. I said, yeah, look at it. And they're like, whatever, you could just be out. And I was like, okay.
Wait, whose room were you in?
Kelsey's.
I don't remember this.
No, I was like, I'm going to jump in bed. And I've been drinking too. So I was like,
yeah. Because we could drink in the pubs in Ireland when
remember
we were 18.
Remember you saying Mississippi?
God, why did they make me do that? They made me sing Mississippi Girl by Faith Hill in an Irish fucking pub.
Coach Laura's like, Macy.
God. I'm like a fucking dancing monkey. What was that other thing that we played? We played Gaelic.
I don't remember a lot of that.
We went to that school and we met all those girls.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
It's the sport where you throw it, but then at the end you kick it through that.
I think I was out for that.
Huge field goals. Damn, I don't remember you being hurt like that.
Yeah. I was really upset.
What did you...
That whole trip was just Carolina's going to Colin. Carolina's going to Colin.
Please tell the story.
Okay. So we're hiking on, I don't even know what mountain it is.
It wasn't
it was windy.
It
was windy. We had been hiking, I don't know, for a hot minute. We went over that scary ass bridge. I was terrified of the heights. And y'all were just like, just go. And I'm like, just go. Okay, yeah. Let me just go across this bridge. Look at it.
It's real wobbly.
And it was. And then we're like, we are looking at the beautiful view. And I'm like, look at that seal. I'm like, look at that seal. I'm going to see if I can spit. I'm going to see if I can see my spit, even though I know I can't. I was like, I'm just going to spit just to see. And the one girl, one of our teammates, just happened to be videoing the seal that I'm also looking at. And you can hear me, like, hacking. And I'm like, and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, shit. I don't know where it went. And next thing I know, our coach's like, oh, my eye, shit in my eye. And I'm like, was that my spit? And the spit, I go like this. I mean, and in front of people's faces, like, what? What was that? And it was yellow. Oh, it was nasty. And it just had to hit right in my coach's eye. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, ain't no way. No way. And it was bad. It was so
in her Irish accent, shit my eye, shit my eye.
And I was like, wait, they must have thought it was bird shit. Just let them keep thinking
it. Thought it was bird shit.
And then, no, they were all like, Carolina spit. And I was like...
Yeah, so they said they was going to transfer her ass to another junior college because she spit in Dolores' eye. And Dolores was tough as nails when she was our coach, so I was scared.
I also did that same year, or the sophomore year after that, I did a speech in my public speaking class. And I let them listen to the video. And I told Coach about it. And she was pissed.
But see, I can't find the video anywhere.
I don't know where it is either.
Who has it? I swear
Katie, whatever her name is, videoed it.
Yeah, but I swear I had it on my old laptop. And I searched for it everywhere in that Ireland album. And I can't find it. What did you think about Ireland?
Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. I wish the
but
weather
also we
would
were
have been
so
better.
young. I really I didn't appreciate like the views and
culture.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate any of that. I just wanted to go because I was 18. I was like, I can drink legally. Hell yeah.
That's all we were fucking worried about.
And then we went to the Guinness thing, and
The
you and I went
Guinness factory.
straight up. We go, fuck this. We're going up there to get some beer. And then we drank, and we're like, this shit nasty.
Guinness is disgusting.
And then we poured it out, and then I kept the mug, and my dad still drinks out of that mug.
Really?
Yes, he loves it.
Yeah, we got the little foam mustaches.
Yes.
That was
And then my
fun.
card wouldn't work, and you go, I'll just buy it. I said, you can buy my stuff. And you go, yeah, I'll buy it. I said, my parents said I can use this card for emergency, but apparently it's not working.
Yeah, Ireland was so fun. I want to go back now. As
I know, I'd like to go back too.
But I loved when we were doing we was doing shoot the donkey and all kind of motherfucking Irish jigs.
We were. Yeah, we were.
I think that was in Galway. Or was that in Letterkenny?
I don't know, but I'm going to tell you one thing. We went from going like 5-star hotel to at one night, I'm dead ass asleep, and this Irish motherfucker, whoa. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I was like, get out! Get! And I was like, what? Where are we?
Wait, in the hotel room? Were you with Kelsey again?
Yes. I was like, the showers were disgusting. I didn't bathe the last
I do
3
remember.
days.
We all were like, whoa. Yeah, and we didn't shower.
I was like, I'm grossed out, and I'm ready to go home.
because we were on the fucking move for 11
Like, we went from literally
days.
5-star hotel to
In
a half a
in
star
Dublin, I think.
where an Irish breaks into my room, and I'm like, I thought I locked the door. And I guess I didn't.
Oh my gosh. I don't remember that either. But I do remember we weren't supposed to be like out and about or leaving the hotel, but we sure enough snuck
We
out.
sure did.
Yeah. We snuck out and went to I just remember being in that Uber with those random people.
I don't think I did
Y'all met guys. What? Or was it me, Kelsey, and Diggs?
that. It was. And maybe Dick's mom. I went out there and smoked cigarettes with y'all.
Oh yeah, we also smoked ciggies. Nothing they could do now. You can't make us run now.
Yeah. No more beep test, run around the whole thing. I remember when we got in trouble running around the field. I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm a fake pass out. And in that moment,
Yeah, so you used to could not drink during season, but I guess now you can at our old junior college.
it's so different. They got a whole facility.
At my university, you still are not supposed to drink during season. I also got in trouble only one time there as well. But me, Carol, and Kelsey, 3 like starting players, got in trouble for being at a party that
We had just beat our rival.
yeah
We had
Pearl
just beat our
River.
rival, Pearl River, and we go to one of the guys in the soccer team at an apartment, and we like went over there, and so we had some drinks. And our own teammate, if you're watching, we know we're talking about you. Our own teammate's gonna snitch on us.
Yeah, it's always from within.
And then we had to get pulled into the coach's office, and me young, and I just didn't. I didn't take anything serious. I'm sitting there, and she goes, "Stop smiling," and I'm like.
I was not, bitch. I was upset because I knew I was about to get in. I wasn't worried about getting in trouble with soccer. I was worried about getting in trouble with my mama.
Well, then my parents were like, you have to call your parents. And I'm like, okay. And then she's like, did you call your parents? I was like, not yet. You need to call them. I'm like, I will. And then I lied. So that I had to run even more. And then I eventually called my parents. And my parents still showed up to every game we were not playing in. And they knew.
That's hilarious.
But we coincidentally were playing against 3 crappy teams anyway.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She made us sit out for 3 games. She stripped us of every bit of gear that we had.
We had to run during games.
We ran during a home game.
And everyone
We
watched
ran
us.
hills. We did hill sprints in front of the whole entire college, all the parents, our whole team. And we also had to sit in the bleachers in a away game with the parents.
Yeah.
She made us sit in the bleachers with the parents to like embarrass us to show
And then Ethel's
that we were in
parents gonna be
trouble.
like, what did y'all do? Why are you sitting up here? I'm like, what do you think?
Yeah. And we ran like a
And I was in the best shape of my life.
yeah.
And we did those hills. And we did the beep test of like a full practice. And it wasn't good enough because we did so good. She was
made
pissed
us
off.
do the beep test. If you guys are former college athletes, especially soccer, you know what the beep test is. How long is
Ours
it
like
usually?
a remix though.
Yeah, it is kind of like a remix.
I don't know. It depends on how long she
We
wants you to
did
go.
it for hours.
Yeah.
Hours. We did not stop, and we just kept doing it over and over. We'd be done, and we knew we'd be done, but she just started over, and we keep doing it. And then we're waking up at 5 a.m. doing this, and then still having to be at practice at 3 p.m.
Mhm.
And we were running the
whole time.
entire practice. Me, Kelsey, and Caroline.
We couldn't run together. We all had to run, and nobody
all had
could
to
lap
split
each
up.
other.
Yeah.
I'm
The
like, y'all don't be
entire
laughing at me now.
practice.
I am slow, and I was slow. Man, I was so slow.
Why were you so damn
I don't know.
slow?
I get good foot skills though.
Yeah, it's very technically skilled and good shots, but
But man, and me and Anna,
she was gonna get beat in the fucking foot
me
race,
and
that's for
Anna
sure.
Mills. I remember one time she would put weights in us. Go, no, y'all go run. I'm like, I'm not gonna get any faster. I'm not gonna get any faster.
Actually, this is gonna make me slower.
And I remember one time we did that thing where she goes, all right, now everybody get on people's backs. And I was going to get on Ethel's back. She goes, nuh-uh, Ethel, you get on Carolina's back. I'm like, wait, what?
And she's a big girl.
I know. And I was like, we're going to lose because I'm weak and I'm slow.
Yeah, and you were a little weak.
I was very weak.
But she passed the beep test before I did.
First go round.
Preseason, she passed the beep test, but
Peed my pants.
she peed herself.
First time everybody met me, they're like, who the fuck's this girl? And I'm like, I passed. Can I go to the bathroom?
And then she had to practice the rest of the practice with her pee-pee pants.
I did. And then she gifted me in front of the guys' soccer team
A diaper.
diapers.
That was hilarious.
And I was like, okay. And then Keela gifted me a travel pee thing. And I'm like, okay, let's just calm down. Everyone calm down.
It was too good.
I have a bad bladder. But guess what? I passed.
You're like, I beat all you bitches.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I beat it the next day. I was like, I don't know. I was mentally over it.
I practiced all summer and never even passed it. And then I did that and I called mom. Mom goes,
Really?
oh my gosh.
See, mine was the opposite. I was passing it, but I didn't pass it then.
It was mental.
Yeah. I saw everybody else stopping. I was like, shit, I want to stop too.
I remember I said, I got to pee. Coach was in or out. I said, I'm in. I'll just pee. I'll run it off. And I'm like, I peed my pants. I peed my pants.
And Dolores was like, who did I fucking recruit from Starkville?
I know. This bitch from Starkville.
Oh my gosh. We had some freaking times. We were called the delinquents. We got in a lot of trouble. But you have a fan. You have a fan that wants to know a little bit about your degree.
Who?
Michaela. What is your degree? What is your degree that you got?
Fashion merchandising and
And
design.
what does that entail?
Well, I did get to study abroad. So I did get to go to Italy and Paris, but I started off doing design and I have little patience. I'm just going to tell you that. Little.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a question asker. I'm going to ask you questions. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was taking a class. My teacher, I was like, hey, I have a question. She goes, and she completely ignored me. And I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. So the patience I did not have, me going to her, and then one day I called my mom. I said, I'm changing major. I'm changing merchandise. I'm not doing design anymore. Because my dream was to be a fashion designer and have the label Carolina Summer, and that didn't work out. But merchandising's just as fun. So, I mean, you could really do mostly anything with it. You could do, I have friends that are bloggers, marketing with it.
Yeah.
I used to want to have my own online store. So that's like a big, cool thing to do. But it is so, I guess I didn't realize how time consuming it really is.
Yeah.
But if you're experienced in retail, like me I work for Magnolia Lighting, which is this lighting company. And I do a lot of I help people with their interior design. So all of the lights of their house, all, the furniture, the accessories, and that really ties in with my fashion merchandising degree because I can put colors together, I can fabrics, all that.
Yeah. That's cool. Because she came up in her motherfucking dorm room our freshman year with a mannequin.
I did.
A whole
and
ass
a giant
mannequin.
flip-flop.
Oh, I forgot about the
I
flip-flop.
still have it.
Was it a rainbow?
It was.
Holy shit. And we were like, who the fuck is this bitch? I think
know.
I came up in there with my flat bill and
I know. Everyone was like, I remember you were right next door to me, and I was rooming with Kelsey, and after I got to know everybody, like everybody got to really know me, I was like, so what was y'all's first impression of me? And they go, snooty white bitch. And I'm like, well, I'm not that.
Yeah, definitely not. But yeah, when you look in the dorm room and this bitch is like fluffing her mannequin and she has like a nice dress on the mannequin, I was like, me and that girl is not going to get along. And now look at us.
I know.
Because, yeah, don't judge a book by her cover.
Because I'm a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was just really girly.
Yeah,
And
you
I guess
are
I'm
really girly.
I guess I'm still girly, but in like different ways.
You are. You're more nonchalant about it. Carolina used to fucking dress up head to toe, beat her face down. Heels to class, baby.
Freshman year, what was I thinking?
Every single morning, okay?
What was I thinking?
You was trying to get you a man's.
Didn't get one, but I got one now.
Yeah, she got
Hey,
one now, but oh my, did you still do that sophomore year?
Hell no.
Yeah, it was that one freshman year, and then
I think because I was new. I loved going to Jones because I was brand new. Not one person knew me there. And I was this cute girl walking on campus. And I was like, who's that? And I'm like, hey. And you know who's I did attract? Girl of the basketball team.
Oh, Star.
Starla.
Yes.
Gosh,
She loved you. She wanted some Carolina summer.
She's like, let's take a picture. And I'm like, no, I don't.
Carol's very hetero.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh my God, so funny. So, yeah, you studied abroad in Italy, in Paris, right?
Yes, I did. So that was really cool. So for my major, you had to have 2 internships.
Mm-hmm.
So studying abroad counts as one, and then you actually had to do another one. So when I studied abroad, people were also taking a class while they were there, but it was like not there in a physical classroom. It was while you're there, you like take notes kind of thing. But I didn't have to do that because I already taken the class on campus. And we really just learned like more of like the history of design. We got to tour all these things like Marie Antoinette, all that, the Louvre. It was beautiful. Now, all I wanted, I'm very hot natured, and we went hot. It was hot. And, you know, I bought all these cute clothes and it was so cute. Well, I'm sweating and I'm not cute anymore. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this. And I remember meeting a couple girls. We're like, you know, let's just go off and do our own little thing. We had to do all these like walking tours, which ruined so much for it all. Well, one day they all went and did their thing, and then we went to do our own thing. And we were on a boat. This was close to the end of our time there. I was hot. It was raining. I'd never been around, you know, a lot of people, different cultures, honestly, ever.
Yeah.
And I've had it to here with everyone. And we're on this boat, and I'm like, let's just get me out of this damn place. And this woman, grown-ass woman, puts her arm up in my face, and I turn, and it's just full of hair. And I went, nope, nope, nope. And she went, and I was like, get me out of here, everyone. And they were like, what is that? I said, I can't do this anymore. I need to go back to America.
And that's when she never went back to Europe.
I didn't, and
after that,
I would like to. I'm obviously a lot more mature now.
Yeah, you were a kid.
I was 22, I think 21, 22. I didn't appreciate, like in Ireland, didn't appreciate the culture, everything. I just wanted to go to drink and have fun.
Yeah.
And
you didn't care nothing about no motherfucking building.
I did get really blackout one night. And drank a lot of wine. And speaking of peeing, I come back up to the room, and we were 4 deep in this small ass room. And I peed on one of my roommate's suitcase. Straight up peed.
I don't know this story.
Yeah, and she woke up. She goes, "What are you doing?"
Did you pee when you were asleep?
Yeah, I was like sleep peeing.
Oh my god!
I was black out.
That's the worst when you're so drunk and you think you're like on the toilet.
Yeah, it was bad. I had to buy her a new suitcase. And
Are y'all friends now?
No, we were friends at the time. I didn't really know her.
And
she was pissed.
Definitely not after I peed on her
she was
suitcase.
pissed. And she made me walk around everywhere. So she drug it out. She was, I think I like this suitcase. Never mind, I don't like that. And I'm like, girl, I'm about to fall out. It's so hot. Well, the next day I'm so hungover. And we go to the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to cover our shoulders.
Yeah.
I'm hot. And I'm like, I can't. And they go, you have to cover your shoulders, ma'am. And I'm like, I'm going to throw up is what's going to happen. Okay, everyone? And so before like walking in, I'm like, and I'm just like puking in this bush.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was so bad.
Dude.
And then I'm in there and I'm like, and I'm not taking anything serious. And I'm like trying to take it off. Like, you can't. And I'm like, what? And then I'm like, I'm gonna go drink some holy water. Maybe they'll cure me. I'm like, is the Pope here? Like, what?
Pray for me, Lord.
And I was just miserable. And the only thing that cured me was McDonald's, because their McDonald's is not greasy.
I know.
It was absolutely amazing.
Your at McDonald's is good. And they
It
got
was-
different stuff.
they
They
do.
got like mozzarella sticks.
It was so good. I didn't drink the rest of that trip, I don't think.
How many days were you there?
I think 10.
Would you go back?
I would.
Yeah.
I was least looking forward to Paris because I heard all these bad things about it, but Paris is my most favorite. We were only there for
Really?
2 days. But I didn't get to experience much as I like to. I mean, it's kind of, but you have to be in the right areas. Now
Yeah.
from Paris, now keep in mind it's hot. Now from Paris, we go from Paris to Florence on a 10-hour train ride. It is June 29th or something like that. It's hot. And this train has no air.
Why do you think she having her wedding in December?
This train has no air.
What'd you say? You was not gonna have a drop of sweat on
No
your
sweat. I
wedding
want to
day.
see my breath. I want to be so cold.
But
I'm
it's
like,
how
I
can you
do.
not handle the heat. You're from Mississippi.
I don't know. I just can't. And I think about when I played soccer. I'm like, how did I not pass out?
Dude, you would sweat down. We used to practice in the hottest time of the day.
But I also didn't have a face full of makeup.
That's true.
Sometimes.
Was trying.
No, coach would get on me. She goes, fried chicken day we couldn't eat on game day. Can't eat on fried chicken. Can't
No
eat
fried chicken
on game day. And no makeup with the jerseys on. Who didn't care? Me. Because I'm like, I'm going to do whatever I want.
True.
And what I do, I ate some fried chicken, have a makeup on. And she goes, I was like, literally eat fried chicken with makeup on.
It was hard to go in the cafeteria and not get the fried chicken.
It was good.
Because that fried chicken, shout out to JCJC cafeteria, that fried chicken, honestly,
The whole
the
cafeteria was good.
Yeah, some of the best fried chicken I have ever had, and I had a lot.
The
I'm
whole
sure you
cafeteria
have
was
too.
just amazing.
Yeah,
I missed it.
it was really good. But the crazy thing about being an athlete, college athlete in the South as well, you talk about let's go to a pre-game meal. Tell me why the fuck we was going to Golden Corral for our pre-game meals at William Carey.
Oh,
Getting
were
a
y'all?
motherfucking buffet. We weren't allowed to get like cookies and fried stuff, but why the hell? We
But
would
what's the point?
we would either go to Golden Corral or go to Nukes, or like in high school, our pregame meal would be pizza from Domino's. Like when I look back and think about that now, I'm like,
Wait, what?
like
You would think you would do pasta or something.
not even that. Like, how about some motherfucking protein, like some steak or some chicken? Like, not
Back then, we
fried
didn't
chicken.
care about what we ate.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the programs doing that.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah, I'm
we
talking
also
about
didn't think about
the
it in that
coaches.
way.
Hell no. I tell people all the time, like, when we were super fit. That was the most fit I've ever.
So
I mean, I
fit.
was probably even more fit when I got to Cary, but Jones, we were another level as well. I look back and I was like, I can eat whatever I want because I am so fit. I work out so much. I run so much. I'm sweating it out. I'm burning everything. I was like, so I can eat whatever the fuck I want. I can eat all the dessert, all the fried stuff. It doesn't matter. And then as soon as I finished university, and I was still, and we ate a lot.
I gained weight
'Cause
so
we need the fuel.
damn
Exactly.
fast.
I think they need to prepare college athletes for that. Like, hey, your body is about to especially for women.
Yeah,
Your
I don't give a fuck.
I know, your body is about to drastically transform. You cannot eat all that bullshit that you would eat and the amount
And
of
look
it.
the way you do.
Yeah, because you're not burnt. You're not training.
I
You're not
remember-
doing 2-a-days. You're not doing 3
I
a
remember
days.
before
Like,
one of our practices at Jones, I ate an entire key lime pie.
oh my god.
And I was so
And
fine.
then you were just like,
I was
whatever.
fine. I was like, that was delicious. Let's go run.
Yeah, we're also younger. We could just.
I would eat anything, but I mean, nothing
know.
affected me.
I know,
Nothing
dude.
I can still eat whatever. And I mean,
Yeah.
like weight wise, I will gain weight, but also I'm not working out.
Yeah, but I was like, what is like going on with my body? And then I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be eating all these cookies. Maybe I shouldn't be eating all this fried shit because I'm not training like I was. And then I had to completely shift. And now, it's a whole thing. It's like, I just want to eat whole, real food.
And it's weird
You
how,
have to
like,
stay
as
away
we
from
get
fried
older,
food
we
now.
learn more about our bodies and what we can and cannot eat, but also what we were putting in our bodies as children. I still put whatever I want, but like you're just like a whole. I don't know. It's just like crazy. People tell me they're like, if you want to lose weight fast, just depends on what you eat. The women I work with, love hot Cheetos. I love anything hot. They go, Carolina, you really shouldn't eat that. And I'm like, well, you know what, Patricia, I really don't care.
I know you don't. And that's fine. At least you admit it.
I know.
It's-
Red dye, I'm in.
She don't give a fuck about no red dye.
I don't.
But
But if I have children, it might be
But
different.
at least you're like that. I mean, there's people that bitch and complain, but then they don't want to change. Or they're just like,
yeah.
but you're
can't feel
like,
sorry
you're
for 'em.
like, I know what I need to do, but I
But
just
also
don't.
just
I'm not
not.
motivated to do it right
Yeah.
now. Maybe one day. I mean, I was the same way.
I
you
mean,
know?
there was a time like 6 years ago, I started working out more and I would run like miles a day and I got really fit, but I still ate whatever the fuck I wanted.
yeah.
It was just how I was eating.
You might hold off on them hot Cheetos when she got to get in this white
I
dress
know.
in December.
Now I'm still eating.
I wanted to ask you, for our length of our friendship, what is the most memorable memory that stands out to you? I don't know
Lord!
what you're gonna say.
Like in school, out of school, like while we were at Jones.
all of it. Like, what's one of the first things that comes to your head?
Oh, I was thinking about this the other day. So I probably see Macy like try to at least twice a year, but really once a year. We hadn't seen each other since April of 2024. But I was thinking about this the other day. When I think about our friendship, and I will never forget, is we went to spring break our sophomore year, and we had been drinking, obviously. We were in the back, I don't think Uber was a thing. I don't know.
I think we're just in a taxi.
And I looked at you and I said, are we best friends? And you go, yeah. And I was like, all right, great. Because I'm still friends with my friends from high school. So like, you were my first real college friend that I'm still consistent with. I mean, I have a few others, but like really from the start from college till now.
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, I got a best friend. I got a new best friend.
That trip was so fun.
That was so fun.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Me and Carol, we was wild, y'all. But we
Gosh,
had
we
so much
were.
fun.
We really just did whatever.
the time of our lives. And now I drink one glass of red wine. I'm like,
I know. And now I'm getting married. I really never thought I'd actually get married
yeah, and she gonna
later.
be popping out kids here soon. Getting old and time is weird.
I know, it is.
That's so funny, yeah. Because me and Carol are both from Mississippi. We didn't go to the same high. We didn't know each other until college.
No, yeah. It was like, honestly, people say a culture shock. I mean, from Starkville,
Yeah.
it is a university school, like a town. So I grew up frat houses, going to somebody's like house party. And then I come to Jones and I'm like, what's Ward's?
Yeah.
What's this?
Ellisville is small, y'all. Ellisville is probably smaller than George County.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Yeah, like my little town.
But I'd never been around, like, I remember people were like, when you go to Jones, there's a lot of lesbians there. And I was like, lesbians? And I had never been around lesbians. Not that I didn't care. I was
Yeah.
like, no, there won't
It's
be.
just you never grew
And
up
then there
around it.
were. And there were a lot. And I was like, damn, it's a lot of lesbians here. All right.
And girls like, why don't you like me? Except for stuff.
Yes.
That one girl.
I asked one of the softball players, so I was like, so like, what's your type? Like, what do you think about me? And she goes, you're not really my type, Carol. And I was like,
So I'm immediately offended.
I was like, so pretty's just not your type. And then she named a girl that was on our team that was her type, and I said, absolutely not, but okay. Whatever.
Super straight, but still totally offended
Yeah,
if the
very
girls,
offended.
if you're not the girl's type, for sure.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite memories. I guess when we like really became friends. I guess it's
Yeah.
weird too when you go from people you're always around, like growing up, and then like I loved going to Jones, and I was so happy I went. I wanted to get
Same.
away from Starkville, wanted to get away from my family. Not that I don't like them, it was just my parents were strict, and didn't get to do things, and I snuck out a lot. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're gonna see this, because I did, and I got in trouble a lot. And when I went to Jones, I was like, I'm gonna do whatever I want, and that's why I drank, because I was like, who's gonna stop me?
Mm-hmm.
And Coach did.
Yeah. The cops did.
Yeah, they sure did.
We also, in our dorm rooms, we couldn't have any
Candles.
beer. Yes, candles.
Oh, beer! Oh my gosh!
We couldn't have any, like, alcohol decor.
And Mardi Gras.
And Mardi Gras, she had big beads with Bud Light cans, and she had
Empty.
it around her mannequin.
And I got in
She
trouble.
got in trouble.
But that lady was
insane.
just a stick in the mud.
Oh God, she hated us. I was in her office.
People
so
didn't like us
much.
as girls. You know why? Because we're pretty and we're fun.
Yeah, and we were good.
We were.
State champs, baby. Our freshman year.
That was
not our sophomore
fun.
year. Ugh, we won't talk about that.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite memories is definitely not my favorite, but just very classic. You know what I'm gonna say? Do you know what I'm gonna say?
I don't think so, and I'm scared.
The MIP.
Oh, shit. That was fun. R.I.P. Ropers.
Ropers. Shout out to Ropers. It was this country
man.
bar that we used to go to. It was ladies' nights on Thursday
We would use
nights.
people's fake IDs
Bring-
that look nothing like us.
Yeah, we had fake IDs. Bring ladies' nights back. Like, what is going on? Buffet. And we had
All you could eat popcorn.
all you can eat popcorn.
Loved it.
And that's the whole damn reason we got in trouble. Because we almost made it out, y'all. Our driver was outside who was picking
Our
us
driver.
up. Daniel.
I know.
We had made it all through the night. We got in with these. It wasn't an actual. Mine was an actual.
ABC got us.
Yes, undercover.
And we didn't know they were there because they were undercover.
Yeah, but mine wasn't an actual fake ID.
No.
Mine was a friend's ID.
Mine
yours
was a
friend's
no,
ID too.
It was a girl I knew.
Yeah, so we got in. We was hammered. Like,
And there was like nobody there, but man, we were drunk.
yeah,
It was
and
so fun.
we literally was about to leave, and Carol was like, "Wait, I just want a little bit more popcorn." And then all of a sudden, did they just grab us?
Yeah, they saw. They go.
They
went,
grabbed
come
us
here.
and said, "Let us see your ID." And I was like, "Oh, yeah."
And I gave him mine, and he asked me all the questions. I got him. Dun, 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 dun. And he goes, "And what year did you graduate high school?" And I went, "You got me."
I don't remember what they asked me.
And they
but-
took pictures of us on their phone. I guess.
Yeah, they took
It was
pictures of us.
weird.
They took like little syringe things of the walk me downs we was drinking.
They did.
Yeah, it was so
They were
weird.
bored. I bet they weren't even ABC.
I was like, "Are you taking evidence of the drinks that we were drinking?"
Then we go to court.
We had to go to court.
We went to
baby.
court, and we were on the wrong day.
Oh yeah.
And thank God that my teacher at the time was the athletic trainer who loved us.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, this is what's going on, okay? I called my mom too. She gets up getting a lawyer. I don't know why. And she's still in contact with him. She's like friends on Facebook. And I'm like, I don't think this is necessary. And my dad still doesn't know about it. My dad doesn't know about a lot of stuff. Mom goes, we're just not going to tell your dad. But we went to court.
Yeah, I don't know if my mama knows about this either.
We went to court. And Macy goes before me. Now, I've been to court before. Mom always said, don't overdress. You know, you don't want to look like you have, I don't know, more money than you actually do.
Mm-hmm.
Macy goes before me, and I see them laugh up there. I'm like, oh, okay, easy peasy.
Yeah, they were nice to me. but-
Easy peasy. And I got there, and he goes, what do you think you're doing? And I went, wait, what? Y'all were just laughing. He goes, this is going to go in your your record indefinitely. And I went, what
Yeah,
does that
They
mean?
scolded you.
I know. And I was like, I was so upset. I was like, indefinitely. Googles, what does indefinitely mean?
later. I was working double shifts at the Sonic.
I know. And my mom, thank you, Mom. Was like,
She paid for yours, right?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, dude. I was so mad at your ass for the longest. Not for real mad, but I was like,
I
this
know.
bitch!
She just
I was
let
like,
it go.
she just had to have popcorn.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think Dolores ever found out about that either.
That we know of. She knew everything. When I tell you
That's
this lady
true.
had eyes everywhere, but it was
Mhm.
also his after season. That's probably why she didn't care.
Oh yeah.
But I would go to Starkville, and before I go that home that weekend, she goes, "Just know I have eyes everywhere." And I'm like, "Do you?" And guess who I run into? Somebody from no, it was the athletic trainer from Mississippi State who I trained with all that summer. And he goes, "I know your coach. I could tell you're drinking." And I'm like, "Why would you even want a tattletale?"
I know. They were such freaking policemen about that shit
know.
when we were there. If you get a MIP and a fake ID, Amazon will not hire your ass, okay? Because I applied to Amazon.
Wait, is that not off your record?
No.
Is it still on
Oh
mine?
no, it's off now. So it's not off, but it's still on there. So when they do a background check, I think they go as far as maybe 8 years or something like that. And I applied to Amazon, y'all, and they said you have failed your background check because you have fraudulent on your background. I was like, fraudulent?
I think I failed my background check to try to be an DoorDasher
Yeah, bitch.
or
because-
Uber driver or something. And
Because
they're like,
they don't
"No."
say, oh, she was using a fake ID in the bar when she was 18. It just says a big fat fraudulent, like you committed fraud, like stole some money or some crazy like that.
We did take an ID. That was fraud.
I mean, no, our friends gave it to us.
I know. I didn't really know my girl.
But I thought that was crazy.
It is crazy.
I was like, all right, fuck you, Amazon. It is time for segment of the week.
Ooh.
Segment of the
okay.
week is called How Southern Is It? Mississippi girls.
How
This
southern
Mississippi
is it?
girl gonna say, how southern is it? We're talking about food. We're not ranking it on the taste of it. We're ranking it on the southern legitimacy. Okay? And I have 10. So we're gonna rank from 1 to 10, 1 being the most southern, 10 being the least southern.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna name them and just say a number and we'll just go.
Okay.
You might get another southern one later on, but if you want to change it, you can.
Okay. So I
Okay.
can't do the same number though? It's like 1 through 10 and I can
You
rank
can,
that like.
but try to like.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, how southern is it? 1 to 10. Biscuits and gravy.
3.
Oh. Frog legs.
I never had it. I saw you were eating them though.
You never had frog legs?
I don't think so. That's pretty southern. I'm gonna go about a 4.
How have you never had frog legs?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Okay. Sweet tea.
2.
Chicken spaghetti.
Oh, bury me in it. Oh God, I love it. Number 1.
I knew she was gonna do y'all. That's her favorite southern dish.
Oh,
She said if she had one dish she could eat for the rest of her life, it'd be chicken spaghetti.
it would be.
Grits.
Oh,
You've already got one.
I
2,
know, but
3.
grits are southern.
Yeah.
You ever seen your cousin Vinny? It's southern.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to move that to number 4 and put frog legs at 5.
Okay. Peas and spam.
7.
What?
I've never had that.
I think that's just our household. We grew up on that. It's literally English peas with the spam cut in it. You've ate it at Mama's house before.
Oh yeah, 7.
Collard greens.
Oh, this is hard.
I know.
6.
We can go back and rearrange. Gizzards.
I go to my local gas station
I know.
and I'll get the livers, chicken
Oh,
livers.
you get the liver gizzards?
Ooh, they're so good with some hot sauce.
Bitch, I don't like gizzards.
Ooh, oh my gosh, they're so good.
The texture is so squishy.
I'll look at it before I eat it and go, good or not, and then I'll. That's pretty southern, but I guess 9, 8.
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh gosh,
No, this is really hard.
I'm putting that up there with grits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last one is gator bites.
10.
Yeah. Have you had gator bites?
No.
Oh my god.
I mean, I've had alligator po' boy, but not gator bites.
Yeah, I feel like you do have to be more in Louisiana and more in Florida to
Yeah.
get that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So your number one is chicken spaghetti?
I think so. I love chicken spaghetti. Green bean casserole should have been on there too.
Fuck, I don't like green bean
I
casserole.
do. Look, if I had a last meal and I was about to die and they said, "What do you," if I was in prison and they said, "We're about to kill you, but what's your last meal?" Tell you what it'd be. Chicken spaghetti, my mom's green bean casserole, key lime pie.
Any sides?
And probably mashed potatoes and gravy.
You like key lime pie?
Yes, I just told you I ate an entire one before practice.
I know, but I just feel like it's
So
so
good.
average.
So good.
But everyone was saying about the green bean casserole. There's like, girl, you ain't had a good green bean casserole if you don't like it that much. I just like,
Yeah, you
I
haven't.
think every time I've had it, it's been like fucking mushy. And
Oh,
weird.
then you're not eating it right. It's so good. The onion part on the top. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
I think if I was in prison and I had one last meal, it would have to be chicken and dumplings.
Cracker Barrel's chicken dumplings are so good.
It's not as good as my mama's. I've
Probably not.
never. Have you ever had her chicken and
I don't think
dumplings?
so.
Too bad you never get to come for Christmas or
I know. I do like shepherd's pie.
Oh yeah.
In high school, our cafeteria lady, Miss Mary, love her. Shepherd's pie was so good. I go back for third. She goes, "You can't keep coming back here."
Oh man. It's like this little white bitch keeps coming over here eating all the shepherd's pie.
I love
What the
shepherd's pie.
hell? Oh my gosh. And I just did a road trip down from Florida. And I will have to say, my perspective shifted a little bit. I always have argued with people, this is going to be a little controversial, that Florida is not the South.
I don't think they are.
But
Certain spots.
I learned through my road trip from Port Orange inland through the town of Williston and then High Springs area and then going down to, oh my gosh, is it Apalachicola?
No clue.
Okay, that Apalachicola isn't really country, but inland going through those little towns where Devil's Den is. I just went to Devil's Den, and it turns out she has been there too.
I
and
have.
did
Spring
not know
break
that.
2018.
Do you remember driving through that area?
No.
It is very country, girl. It's very cows.
I
everywhere.
guess
It's very
when I think-
farm.
but
It's very-
like-
everybody that walked in Sister's Place, that restaurant is called Sister's Place Southern Kitchen. Everybody in there, honey, sweetheart, yes ma'am, no ma'am, guys in their boots, and it was very country. So I think
It depends on the town.
it depends on the town. I think the little inland small towns are southern and country. The outskirts are very California.
Yeah. Probably
And
because they're
then-
not close to the water.
Yeah. Because the coast.
But when you think of Florida, no, I do not think of the South. But yes, the parts closer to like Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, yes.
The Panhandle.
Yeah.
The Panhandle. But there is a huge difference between the Deep South and the South.
Yeah.
What do you think classifies the Deep South?
Probably Louisiana. Like
what else?
Cajun. I don't.
So I think 3 states define the Deep South. There's no
Hold on.
ifs, ands, and
I wanna
buts
do
about
'em.
it. Okay, what are the 3 states?
Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana.
Period, bitch.
Period.
And I'm sorry.
Ain't
that's
no
just-
Georgia, ain't no Tennessee, Texas, no.
that's
Texas
just
is
how
a
it
whole
is.
different country. Like a whole different type of country.
And we're not talking about geographically. Everybody's like, Texas is literally the South. Florida's literally the South. We're not talking about geographically. We're talking about culturally.
Yeah.
Culturally, the Deep South is Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama.
But the thing
That's
about
it.
Mississippi is like the entire state pretty much is just country in my opinion.
So
you got
is
the Delta.
So is Alabama.
Yeah, you got
and
the
so is
Delta,
Louisiana.
And that's just all farm.
Yeah.
And the whole state.
And
yeah.
I think that's why we define it as the Deep South, because the whole thing is Southern. Texas, of course, is Southern. Of course, is country. But not the whole entire
No.
freaking state. Florida, of course, the Panhandle, we've always said, is the South.
Georgia.
Georgia, there's very
little-
southern towns in there
but
too.
like-
The Carolinas, Arkansas, they
Tennessee, there is just not. There's some too, but it's a different type of country as well.
Yeah, it's just totally different. But I think the basic, what you think of the South, no ifs, ands, and buts about it. The deep South is Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
Yep.
That's it.
I agree.
And that's coming from 2 Mississippi girls.
I agree.
And I've been to almost a lot of the southern states. I haven't been in the Carolinas though. But I think they are country, but they're not those 3 states.
Yeah.
We're the backbone, bitches.
We are!
There's nothing you can do about it. Sorry. And you can never make me hate the South. I have literally traveled. I'm glad that I traveled because it made me appreciate the South even more.
It is a beautiful place.
And when
people be hating on Mississippi, but guess what? Y'all all want to move here, but don't. We don't need y'all.
Everybody's moving here. My hometown is busy as fuck. We waited 2.5 hours at a restaurant last night. I never thought I'd see the day in my little town. All these people flocking.
Yeah.
But when I was in Florida, I ordered DoorDash like Chipotle or something, and I went and got my Chipotle, and this girl was on her phone, and she was so far away from me, and she held the door for me, and I like did a little jog, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. And she was like, you're very welcome, honey. I hope you have a good night. Like, you are not getting that anywhere else in the world.
You're not.
You do a little bit in Hawaii, just depending on the
I
person.
feel like if you did do that more in the north, they look at you like, because like we
Yeah.
had 2 girls on our soccer team that were from Indiana, and there was like a whole, they literally, I would never forget, I was driving in my car on Jones campus, me, you, and Kelsey, and maybe Diggs, I don't know, and this car, it doesn't matter if you're not even from the town, whatever, you pass by people, you just wave, just to wave, and they go, we waved, and Kelsey or somebody said, do you know them? And we go, Macy goes, no, it's called Southern Hospitality. And it is. It doesn't matter.
Like, do you know them? Because it's just a little.
Yeah, we're like,
hold on to your will. And then, oh my God, so fun. They do that in Australia too. Like in the Aussies are very country. They do that in like the Bogan areas, real redneck areas. And I was in a small town. I was traveling with this French girl, and she like got so stoked about that. Like she loved doing the hand thing. And we were driving, and she did it, and this guy didn't do it back, and she's like, oh. She was so, like, upset.
I feel bad whenever I see them do it too late. Like, they do it, and I look too late, and I'm like, I didn't say.
Yeah, you're like, hey! And you're like, shit.
Like, when somebody lets me out, I make sure, like, I want to get out of my car and go shake their hand and be like, thank you for letting me out. Like, I'm like this, thank you.
I did. I rolled down.
Thank you.
Someone let me out in Florida, and I rolled down my window and waved like this.
But what I hate is when I let somebody out, and they don't even acknowledge me, and I'm like, you're welcome.
See, their thing in Hawaii is they do the shaka. Like, if you let someone out or someone, they'll throw you a shaka, which I think is really cute. Shaka! Yeah, I don't know. It's just definitely made me appreciate it more. You just can't get, I don't know, the hospitality.
Yeah, the small
like
towns.
no
I'm not saying everyone is like that, though,
no,
but
absolutely not.
But it's the small town. I don't know. It's just smiling at people literally changes like the whole.
Yeah, it changes the dynamic of your whole day and just the energy around you for sure. But I've sat down with I have a ton of East Coast friends now, and they're just like, that small talk for them is rude and bothering someone's day. So it's just it doesn't mean they're not just as nice. It's just cultural differences.
Yeah.
But I prefer the small talk.
Yeah.
I prefer the little haze, the holding the doors.
Me
the,
too.
You have a good day. I prefer the sweethearts, the babies, the honeys. I don't know if Joe's going to watch this, but he would be like, why do you call everyone babe? And I would do that. Girls, guys, didn't matter at the bar. I'd be like, here you go, babe. Like, have a good day, babe. Like,
That's what Sarah does.
It's just like,
I feel like it's a Southern thing, but also restaurant, like,
restaurant service
talk,
industry is a thing as well. Yeah, it's just a cute little, like, I don't know, it's just hospitality. Yeah, and it's not like a weird, creepy way.
No.
Like, did you see that TikTok where they were at a Southern restaurant and the lady called him honey or baby or something? A little old lady, sweet old lady, and I think she was like Latina or something. And she's like, his name is Matt, like not baby. And she's like, oh honey, I don't want your man. It's just Southern hospitality. But then they made like a whole joke about it. I think they were
funny.
fine, but
A little breakfast before we get to
You
Florida.
need anything else, baby?
Thank you.
Sorry, his name is Max.
I'm sorry. It's just a Southern hospitality thing. If I call somebody baby, I do not want your man. I promise.
I hope so.
we have come to the end of the pod. So do you even watch?
I do watch a
Y'all,
podcast.
none of my friends watch. They
I don't
know.
watch every single one.
Yeah,
I watch all of the clips. I do watch them as I can. Now, I will say I'm a little traumatized by one of them because I was in the middle of watching one time on the way to work. Then my car breaks down. And I was like,
You didn't tell me that.
yeah. And then I haven't watched. I've watched one since, but
Which episode was it?
it was the yacht one.
Oh, Paul. Yeah, that one's really funny. Well, at the end of my podcast, I always like to end with one final question. I think wandering, for me, this podcast is about just our souls seeking new meanings, places, and people. But I also think our souls also seek for a feeling of home, where we feel most grounded in ourselves. So I think wandering is about new things, but also something that feels comfortable and solid. So with all of that being said, I want to know what song reminds you of home or gives you that feeling of home. I'm scared. She's already laughing.
What song? Oh my gosh, that is I'm not the person you want to be like, hey, turn on the aux cord, because my music is not the music I want to listen to. My top
Yes, it is.
artist on my Spotify every year is the Glee cast.
Yeah, she's very theatrical music and country, I feel like.
I am.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's hard.
That's what I tell all my friends. I'm like, if y'all would watch, y'all would be prepared for this question.
Probably. It's going to be so I'm getting married next year, so this will be, I guess, a song that's going to start a new life for me and my future husband. And Heaven by Bryan Adams, which is the song that me and Steve are going to dance to at our wedding. So I guess it's like a new start to a whole new life. And, with someone else. So that reminded me of home. And we did just buy a house last year in a really small town. So,
Sardis, Mississippi.
no stoplight.
Have yet to even seen her house all the way up there.
But yeah, that probably reminded me of home, a new home.
I wanted to ask you if you could give advice to anyone that does like long distance friendship like we do. What advice would you give to keep a healthy friendship?
Check in on your friends all the time. Anytime I do distance with a lot of my friends, I mean, no one really lives near me. 2 hours. Macy's probably one of my furthest, and then Barrett's also another far away one. But I feel like friendship is such a big thing for me, and it's so healthy to have friendships and long lasting friendships. Anytime, mostly when I'm thinking about someone, I'll shoot them a text, or call them, but it's just check in on them. And it works both ways. Every time Macy comes home, right to come home, she always let me know, and I always make time. And it's make time for them, because a lot of times when they're here, they don't have anywhere else. They can't go. People can't come to me.
Yeah.
But I can come to people.
Yeah.
So I just make time and for everybody.
Yeah, it's an effort both ways.
And I think what makes it
send a lot of memes.
Yes. I think what makes it feel like for instance, yesterday when I saw you, I was like, it feels like I didn't see you not long ago, even though it's been a year and a half, but that's just how much we talk. If you talk to people too, it's just kind of goes by.
Yeah. And just stay in tune with each other's lives.
Yeah.
It can't be one way. Like, it has to be both an effort. And you both have to be just thoughtful and actually give a shit about the other person's life, Yeah,
so. Friendships are very important.
For sure. They take just as much effort as a relationship.
They do.
Y'all need to remember that.
Don't just pick a man over your friends.
Period. Well, that's it, Carol. I'm so stoked.
I know, that was so fun.
We'll have to do another one when she's a wifey.
Oh, wifey. Maybe a pregnant wifey.
Oh, God. I'm not ready. I'll be a little auntie.
I know.
Okay, I'm so stoked. It was so fun.
I know, that was so fun.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will see y'all next Tuesday.
Shaka.
Cute.